and welcome to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. Tonight, Video Productions presents the best 3 of 5 Class 4A Region 3 co-final. The Beckley Flying Eagles taking on the Red Dragons of St. Albans. For the winner, they'll punch their ticket to next week's state volleyball tournament in Charleston. Hello again, everybody. I'm Maris Lowry. Morgan Brown will join us momentarily, but for the moment, we have from Loot Press, Rusty Udy. And Rusty, we were talking right before we came on the air of how excited we are for this best 3 of 5 set. I got it right. I don't call it a game. I know it's a set. And for the winner, they'll punch their ticket to next week's tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it's an exciting time of year. It's where we're down to basically win or go home. So, all these matches are really important. Woodrow's got a really good, kind of a really good opportunity in front of them. They have been kind of the dominant team in Region 3, even more dominant than George Washington this year. And if they can win this game, it looks like, they're probably going to settle in. Definitely as the 3 seed at the state tournament, but possibly could squeeze up to the 2 seed, which would be really nice. So, that's they really have a good shot to get there tonight. And if they play like Woodrow can play, it could be a tough night for St. Albans. Yeah,
that's one thing in the previous games that we have covered for Beckley Woodrow Wilson. One thing that's made in any sport, and one thing's made them good, is they play from the lead. They've not been behind too much, and it's much easier to play when you're ahead than when you're behind.
Yeah, they can string points together. I mean, they got the whole package. Like we were talking earlier, their back row is really good, very experienced, and they've got some good blockers up front. And sometimes that goes kind of unnoticed. If you can get a hand on a kill on a big hit, then that slows it down, and it's a little easier for the back row to kind of get to the ball. But they're really good at moving the ball forward to Abby Dillon, and Abby's just unbelievable. I mean, that's the only way you can explain her. She's an all-stater. She definitely can play at the next level. She has the uncanny ability of the pass doesn't have to be perfect. That's a lot of problems with setters. If the pass isn't perfect, that adjustment is kind of tough. Well, Abby's really good at adjusting and moving the ball forward, and that's what you see at the next level is being able for that setter to be able to still get the ball forward for the hitters, and she does a really good job of that. And once the ball gets to the net, like we were talking, Woodrow has got some girls that can put the ball down.
Yeah, this is one of 7 other co-regionals that will take place in 4A tonight. There'll be 8 teams that will punch their ticket, and as you had mentioned, perhaps Beckley being a 3 seed maybe could slide into a 2 seed. From what I'm told, if everything plays out the way that people expect, they think that it's going to be Morgantown or Hedgesville. One is going to be 1 will be 2, and Beckley perhaps 3. So if Morgantown and Hedgesville both win their matches they're expected, maybe 3 might be as high as Beckley could go. But still,
an upset.
But still, if that's the case, I think if what I've seen Beckley earlier in the year when they played Morgantown to where they've come now, I think, and I haven't seen Hedgesville, I've seen Morgantown, and they're both very good. Right. But it's not to say that in a best 3 out of 5 set for the match that Beckley could not go down there and beat either one of them.
No doubt about it. And, the one thing about that's been a characteristic of Bree's teams, every year that I've watched them, is they pretty much, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And they start out a little slow. They do a lot of experimenting. They move people around, trying to figure things out. But once they kind of hit the middle of the season and start to go towards the end, they really find their groove. And, once tournament time comes around, pretty much Beckley's ready to roll under her, and she's done a really good job coaching this team.
Well, no, Rusty, I know this is a busy time for you, as it is all of us, as we wind down the volleyball season, winding down the regular season in high school football, girls and boys basketball right around the corner. The soccer state tournament is in Beckley this week, starting tomorrow through Saturday. A lot of things going on. You're busy as we are. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to do this short pregame with me before we play this Class 4A Region 3 co-final.
Always a pleasure. Appreciate being on.
Thank you very much, Rusty. We'll take a break. We'll come back and get you ready for the start of this volleyball match at the top of the hour here on Video Productions.
Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience. 3934 Robert Z. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
And welcome back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. I'm Maris Lowry with Morgan Brown, the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing and directing, and the brains of the outfit, Faith Alexander, on camera. And this is the best 3 of 5 set for the match in Class 4A Region 3 co-final. And the winner of this match will punch their ticket to next week's state volleyball tournament in Charleston. The game tonight brought to you in part by Exit Elevation Realty. 304-256-0101 as Luke Richmond is the broker. You can also check him out at wvexitelevation.com. Also, the match here tonight brought to you in part by Cracker Barrel. Love me some Cracker Barrel. That's where I'm going to have my pregame meal Friday, as Video Productions will have the George Washington Beckley football game, and I'm looking forward to that. All right, Morgan Brown's finally settled in with us, and Morgan, I know you had a busy day. For the ones that don't know, Morgan is just an all-around sports person. She's an assistant girls basketball coach at Shady Middle School in Raleigh County, and you had basketball practice that got underway yesterday. You were there today. That's why we knew that you wouldn't be here until you got here. Yeah. But that's why I had Rusty Udy on in our last segment, but you're here now, so everything's better now.
Yep, everything's better now because I'm here, right, Mary?
That's right.
That's what we like to hear.
So, Beckley with an opportunity as St. Albans to punch their ticket to the state tournament next week. And the one thing that Rusty and I talked about, Morgan, is one of the things that made this Beckley team so good, obviously, other than just the players they have, because the back line is good where they can dig it out and they can set you up and they really attack the net.
Yep.
But they get out to a good start and they get the lead and they play ahead, and that's been a positive.
Yeah, I don't think we've been to one Beckley game to where they've fallen at the beginning and had to work their way back up. I think they have every single game, every set that they have played, they have been the leader and they have stayed the leader. I mean, maybe a 1 or 2 point deficit, but they get it right back. So, I mean, I think if they continue to do that tonight, I think that it'll be in their favor. So we'll see. The one thing in talking to some of the coaches on for Beckley is that
and I'm sure that obviously they're a little nervous, but they said because they hadn't played St. Albans. Well, yeah, it is because your season's on the line, but they hadn't played St. Albans, and they're not really familiar with them that much. But I think once the game starts, you just do what you do and then maybe adjust what as the game's going.
Absolutely, and I think that takes good players to be able to adjust to a team that they hadn't necessarily met up with, and I think that the coaches are going to be able to do that as well. So I think we're up for an interesting matchup tonight.
Well, the teams are going through their final warm-ups. We'll take one final break, come back and get you ready at the top of the hour for this best 3 out of 5 set for the match to see who can punch their ticket to the 4A state volleyball tournament next week in Charleston. We'll be right back after these breaks on Video Productions.
Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience, 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
When you're about to go on the most important journey, it matters who you choose to start it with. From your very first prenatal appointment, Access Health's dedicated team is here to support you with the latest technology and personalized care. Preparing for your little one's arrival is a special time. And when the big day arrives, you can be confident knowing you have the same team to guide and support you. Access Health, your partner in health every step of the way.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families. Quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great product.
A 2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School, getting ready for this Class 4A Region 3 co-final between Beckley and St. Albans. The match brought to you in part by Infinity Coal Company. Infinity Coal Company offers no premium, no deductible health insurance with dental and vision coverage. They also offer a company-paid life insurance, prescription drug coverage, and a company-matching 401k plan. You can apply for the job with Infinity Coal, and you can go through their Facebook page at United Coal company. I'm Maris Lowry with Morgan Brown. And Morgan, I got to tell you, which I think you'll find a funny story. Yesterday afternoon, Video Productions, Eric Thomas and myself covered WVU Tech, and they played Bluefield University.
They won, right?
They did. They won 67-61. But here's the funny part. Their coach was named Richard Morgan, and I called him Morgan Brown.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. And Eric started I started laughing. I said, yeah. See, because Morgan will be doing volleyball with me and done volleyball with me, and that's what I called him. So how about that? I knew you'd get a kick out of that.
That is pretty funny.
All right, we're ready to go. St. Albans wearing the red uniforms. Has red dragons across the front. Of course, Beckley in the maroon, white, and black. Team's going, I guess, kind of their final preparation, and we're just about underway to get this Class 4A Region 3 co-final. So there'll be 7 other co-finals around the state of West Virginia tonight, and by the time we get done with this, they'll have the seedings and the tournaments next week in Charleston, Morgan, and of course the winner of this will know where they stand and where they're seated and whom and what time they'll play next week.
Yep. I think it'll be a really good game tonight. I think both teams came ready and
here we go.
Ready to be underway.
So Addie Taylor will get things started with the serve for St. Albans. And right off the bat, Beckley goes strong to the net. Good hustle by St. Albans. Yes, it was. Baker with it, now set up as Molly Smith throws it down.
That was a great effort by the St. Albans
Yes, it was.
team. Here's the replay.
Great hustle.
Effort.
Yes, great hustle.
Great communication on that side. Just couldn't get the pass from Molly Smith's hit underway. A little too close to the net there.
And Beckley gets the point. And that's what we talked about on top, right? Beckley, they get off to a good start. They know how to play from the right from the get-go, and that's what they've done here in this first.
Oh, just a little short.
Yes, that's what they've done here in this first match, or first set, I should say, of the match.
Beckley wasn't expecting that one to come over.
No. So here is Addison Holly as she gets ready to serve it up for the Red Dragons.
Good serve.
Yeah, Bailey able to get it, and Molly Smith trying to get it over the net and can't quite get it over the net, and St. Albans able to tie the game.
St. Albans has some height at the net for their team. I think them and Beckley both have some pretty tall girls up front.
So here's Addison Holly again. Bailey once again gets the serve, set up, Beckley to the net, and a good job by Beckley. As Jeffrey will check into the Beckley lineup.
Here's the replay. Tipping it where they ain't, right behind the blockers.
Yep. Skylar Jeffrey in for Beckley. Also Alexis Coleman in. Jeffrey with the serve. Like I said, she's got that nice little bunny hop into P-patch when she has that serve. Been very effective. There's Baker. Now to Abby Dillon with the setup. And what a nice play once again by Harris going to the net. Selena Harris comes up big, and Beckley up 2.
Yep. Beautiful set, beautiful approach, and good hit. St. Albans was able to get a touch on it, just too much mustard.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit of ketchup on that one as well. Nice job by Abby Dillon.
Good little volley going here. Block comes over.
Good hustle by Baker at the net. Wrist able to get it over and get the point for Beckley.
Not blocked well enough. Kind of got off the tip of her hand here as we watch the replay. She's able to get the spike down, but St. Albans was able to get a little bit of contact, but not as much as what they hoped.
This is set 1 of the best 3 of 5. And whoever can take the match will punch their ticket to next week's state volleyball tournament in Charleston. Wrist again. Almost the exact play. This time, though, a different result. St. Albans able to return it, but that time a little too strong. So Beckley now have scored 4 in a row.
Skylar Jeffrey, the senior, she has a good, consistent serve.
Yeah, like I said, I like that little hop she has. See, you put the whammy on her.
Too much.
As soon as you said a good, consistent serve, you put the whammy on her, and then she knocks it out of bounds. So, Skylar, you can blame Morgan Brown for that. Here's St. Albans with the serve. Abby Dillon sets it up. Coleman to the net.
Coleman hit it out.
Yep, a little too strong. St. Albans will have the serve.
I believe that's number 28.
Yep.
Carly Hensley.
Hensley gets it over. That was a nice play that time by Taylor for St. Albans. Abby Dillon with the setup, and there's Harris. Wow, Selena Harris.
Slam down. Celia Harris doing what she does best.
That's right.
So we watched the replay. She's like, give me the ball. She said, you got it.
You got it. Maybe more of it than what you wanted. St. Albans able to get it back across, and good hustle by Bailey.
Great hustle by Beckley team.
What a great play.
Wow.
I said Bailey, but that's Abby Dillon. The way they've got their hair tonight, I couldn't see. That was a great hustle play.
Watch the replay here. You're able to do that as long as you can get the hand underneath the ball before it makes contact with the floor. That's called a pancake. That's what they call a pancake in volleyball.
Yeah.
She was able to do that. It was beautiful. Wish you could have seen that in person.
Yeah.
Everybody watching online.
Throw a little syrup on that pancake right there, right? Yeah, great play by Abby Dillon. And Beckley gets another point as this serve here by Harris, Natalie Harris for St. Albans goes into the net. But a tremendous play by Abby Dillon. Here's the Beckley serve. Good job by St. Albans at the net. Bethany Ferry with a good job.
Yeah, she had a great hit as we watch the replay here.
So it'll be Aaliyah Smith to serve for St. Albans.
Good serve.
Jeffrey able to dig it out. They set it up. Good job by St. Albans at the net. Addison Holly with a big play for the Lady Red Dragons.
Yeah, I think Beckley isn't used to this presence being at the net. I mean, they're normally the presence, right? Offensive and defensive.
Right.
But I think that St. Albans kind of has that presence at the net that they're not used to, and it might be throwing them off a little bit.
Baker. Now Beckley got to get it over the net, which they do.
Little miscommunication there. They're able to recover, though.
And able to get it over. And St. Albans able to tie the game.
I think this is the closest that anyone in these past couple games has been consistently staying with Beckley.
So Beckley got off to a good start, but as you mentioned, St. Albans hanging right there with them and a chance to take the lead. And as soon as we say that, St. Albans can't get the ball over the net.
Now St. Albans, that's Maris's fault. So
yes,
yep, that
so
was my fault
each,
for
right?
Beckley.
That's right.
Your fault for St. Albans.
So Molly Smith back into the Beckley lineup.
I like Molly Smith.
Yes, and Kendra Bailey there. Bailey will serve it up.
She's so funny.
And good play by St. Albans.
Beckley might need to readjust on that. That's 2 times in a row that's happened. I think Bree Rhodes is kind of putting that together right in this moment. Might need to fix that a little bit.
Here's a serve by Bentley, Ava Bentley. Dillon sets up Molly Smith, and Molly Smith throws it down.
Out of bounds, though. Too much mustard.
Way too much mustard on that, and St. Albans has their first lead.
Number 14, Ava Bentley, up to serve for the Red Dragons. Ooh, trying to switch it up a little bit.
Good job by Baker.
There's Hassan, couldn't get it into the St. Albans side. It goes in the net.
And
Beckley wants a timeout.
Yep. St. Albans with a little momentum, lead by 2. As we watch that replay, also want to tell you that this set is brought to you in part by Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Every Friday and Saturday night, Leisure Lanes has futuristic bowling, 10 o'clock to midnight. They have the music, the glowing lanes, the light show, the fog, door prizes, just $15 a person. You can make your reservations by calling 304-253-7328. You know, Morgan, I think it was a good time out. Beckley coach Bree Rhodes, you can see St. Albans gathering a little momentum. And as you stated before, in some of the earlier matches that you and I have been able to do, Beckley, outside of opening up with Morgantown, really hadn't been behind like this, about this point, halfway through the contest.
I think they needed a moment to reset here, so we'll see what happens.
Of course, they played at 25, got to win by 2, and a little lack of communication. And, you hate that. They call a timeout, and then you can't execute right out of a timeout.
I think the Beckley girls both thought that was going out of bounds, but it was indeed called in bounds.
So it'll be Ava Bentley to serve it up for St. Albans.
They lead 12-9.
Abby Dillon with the setup. Molly Smith.
Back over it comes.
Baker with a good job. Once again, Dillon with the setup.
With the block.
Wow. Great job by both teams at the net. Good job by Bailey.
The freshman. Oh, a little bit of ceiling communication.
Yeah.
Yep.
When the ball hits the ceiling, it's still in play, and that makes it tough. If you've never played here in St. Albans, this is their first time playing here this year. Sometimes you may not quite know how to handle that, and Beckley was able to get the point on that.
As long as it comes down on your side, if it comes down the other of your opponent's side, then it will be called out of bounds. That would be St. Albans' point. It went straight through the middle of the blockers as we watch the replay here. Right in between the two of them. Comes down on Beckley's side, and it is inbounds. So that will be St. Albans' point. We have Addie Taylor, number 7 for the Red Dragons, serving.
So she dials it up. Bailey for Beckley. Here's Baker getting it over. And a great job once again by Celia Harris.
With the slam down.
Those are big plays. It gives Beckley the momentum.
Absolutely. Skylar Bailey in the background. I mean, she's able to, or Kendra Bailey getting the pass enough to the setter. Setter makes a great set for Celia Harris to execute it great.
Nice job by Abby Dillon
Here
to go
she comes
down.
Again.
Yep. And that
and
right there,
spot.
Hit it right in the middle of all of them.
Yep.
Beckley now within 1. This is the first set of the best 3 of 5. The winner of the match will punch their ticket to the state volleyball tournament next week in Charleston. And that's a little strong. And now Beckley has scored 3 out of the last 4 times and able to get it tied. 3 of the last 4 points have gone to Beckley. And here's Abby Dillon. Good job at the net by Beckley. And Beckley gets the point there.
I think they're finally getting the momentum that they needed.
Yeah, Beckley regains the lead after being down by as many as 3 on a couple different occasions. Beckley has rallied back now to take a 1-point lead. Wow, that's a nice play that time for Sophie Erie on that play.
Sophia Erie, number 23. Great hit for the Red Dragons.
Here's Addison Holly to serve it up for St. Albans. Christian Conrad, the head coach of St. Albans. Bree Rhodes, the head coach of Beckley. Set up the net. And that will be out of bounds. And St. Albans now back in front.
Looks a little awkward for Beckley on that time.
And that's a wise choice by Bailey to let that go out of bounds.
She's a smart player for being so young.
Well,
and we say this every time. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a freshman to a senior. It's whoever plays the best.
Right.
That's who I'm putting out on the court every time.
And the thing about it, as far as Bailey, and I happen to know her very well off the court, is the amount of time that she works on her craft, the travel volleyball that she's played. And, freshmen grow up in a hurry. Is Beckley able to regain the lead?
That same spot for Celia Harris.
So here's Skylar Jeffrey with the serve.
Good pass, good set, good spot for the Red Dragons.
Good job by St. Albans to tie the game. Hensley will serve it up for St. Albans. A left-handed serve, and that won't clear the net. So back and forth we go. Beckley now up by 1. And it'll be Harris to serve. St. Albans not able to get it across the net. Bentley couldn't get it over, and now Beckley up by 2.
Great play by the Red Dragons. Good hustle. Hassan with the tip. Oh, they were there that time.
Good job by Abby Dillon to dig that out. Jeffrey sets it up.
Oh, trying to push it.
And I think.
So the reason why they called that St. Albans point is because whenever she tipped it, they did not make contact with the ball. The blockers didn't. It was all net. So they ended up calling that St. Albans ball. And I agree. I don't think the blockers had any point of touching that ball at all. So.
Right. So here's St. Albans. It'll be Natalie Harris. Got a Harris on each team. Natalie Harris gets it over. Jeffrey.
Great hustle by Abby Dillon.
And keep it alive. Wrist with a nice play.
Great hustle by both teams. Wow. Out of bounds by Coleman.
Coleman a little strong, and we're all even now at 18.
Her hand was just too far underneath that ball.
Right. Best 3 out of 5 set. Go to 25, win by 2. Wrist with a nice play.
St. Albans with the slam down.
And then right back at you. Bethany Ferry, as Wrist made a good play, then St. Albans makes a better play to regain the lead.
That's all about timing. Blocking is all about timing.
Coleman to the net.
There's her redemption right there. Oh.
And St. Albans opens a 2-point lead.
Beckley wants another timeout.
Timeout Beckley is they're trailing by 2. As I want you to know that the set here tonight, the set and the match, is brought to you in part by Heather Cantley. And Heather Cantley works at Edward Jones. She's a financial advisor. Actually, she's my financial advisor. And she made something of nothing because I have nothing, so she made something out of it. So if she can work with me, she can work with you because we know you work hard for your money, so now let your money work hard for you. As you can call up your Edward Jones financial advisor, Heather Cantley, at 681-254-0097.
I worked with Heather before she started working for Edward Jones.
Is that right?
She was a teacher
She
in
was?
Independence.
Yes, she was.
She was my school mom.
Oh, is that right? So it's amazing how you and I are connected to so many ways over. Yeah. I'm Maris Lowry with Morgan Brown, the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing and directing. Faith Alexander, the brains of the outfit, on camera here tonight. This is the first set of the best 3 of 5. And his wrist gets it over.
Good hustle by St. Albans.
Yep. Jeffrey.
Hassan.
Yes.
Oh, no, keep going. Oh, nope, they called it Beckley ball. I guess they said that the ball made contact with the floor. Here's the replay.
And it did hit the floor. Yep.
Wow, what a hit.
Yeah, great play by St. Albans. And, you know, now here, Morgan, we're really coming down the stretch. This is crunch time of this first set.
Yep.
So it'll be Smith to serve it up for St. Albans. And that's a little long.
The 2 freshmen check in for Beckley. We got Molly Smith and Kendra Bailey. Kendra's going to be serving it for Beckley.
So Bailey ready to serve it up. And Beckley able to even it up. Now we're really down to the nitty-gritty here.
Yep.
Even at 21, like I said, you got to win by 2 and go to 25. Beckley set it up.
Hassan with the kill.
And Beckley will get the point.
St. Albans was able to make some contact, but again, sometimes you can't control where that block goes. And unfortunately for St. Albans, it did go out of bounds. Now St. Albans wants a timeout.
Yeah, Beckley has got a little momentum now, Morgan. They've ran off 3 in a row, and they take the lead 22-21. Once again, this is the best 3 of 5 sets for the match. This is Class 4A Region 3 co-final. The winner of this match will punch their ticket to next week's state volleyball tournament in Charleston. And Beckley getting some final instructions. Like I said, this is like crunch time in basketball coming down the stretch here of 22-21 in a volleyball game. Go to 25, win by 2.
Yep.
So out of the timeout, Kendra Bailey will serve it up for Beckley. There's the serve.
Oh!
Nice play by St. Albans. That's Addison Holly at the net.
All tied up here. I think this is what we call a nail biter.
Yes, yes. We hope you don't go biting your nails.
Oh, no. These bad boys can't be touched.
I know. You got good long nails. It might take you a while to bite them off. Molly Smith delivers for Beckley.
Oh, she's happy about that one.
That ball hit just in front of the line right there.
I'm talking barely even a speck of that ball is on that line. They're calling it in.
And, Morgan, that's, in all sports they say it's a game of inches, and it was that time for Beckley. Here's Molly Smith again.
With the kill!
Molly Smith delivers again. And now Beckley gained point here. And I think you would agree this is not one of – and St. Albans has played good, but this hasn't been one of Beckley's better games.
No.
And if Beckley can steal a win here in this first set, that would be huge.
Yep.
And this is set 1 of the best 3 of 5 as there's a timeout as we got game point on the line.
I think that whoever honestly wins the first set of the entire night, I think they're going to be on that high, and they're not going to have to feel like they have to play catch up. So I think that if Beckley pulls this win, I think they're obviously going to be a lot more positive for the next game than the other.
I think so too, and also because I don't think that if you talk to the Beckley coaching staff and their players, they probably felt that this wasn't the best set that we have seen them play.
Right.
And give St. Albans a lot of credit because St. Albans has played
St.
well.
Albans has impressed me.
Yes, have played
very
well.
Much so, especially at the net, and just their hustle as a team. Not any one player individually, they all hustle out there.
Right.
I think both teams here definitely want to move on to the state tournament.
Here's London Baker with the serve. Bailey. Abby Dillon sets it up right to the net. St. Albans has got to get it over. They do. Great hustle.
Great hustle.
By Abby Dillon. What a play by Abby Dillon.
Oh, St. Albans with the point.
That was very good back and forth.
Shoo. I'm nervous.
Hey, it's nervous time. We're coming down to crunch time. And this is what postseason sports is all about. There's supposed to be a nervous time and supposed to be intense and coming down the stretch. Abby Dillon sets it up.
Harris, back over it comes.
Baker with a nice play. Harris again.
Oh!
Beckley able to get the win. Beckley able to take a 1-set-to-none lead as they're able to win 25-23. And that was a spectacular finish there.
Spectacular finish by Harris.
And, Beckley got off to a good start. St. Albans made a nice little run, and then both teams went back and forth, and Beckley able to pull it out. They win the first set 25-23. We'll take a break, come back and get you ready for set number 2 here on Video Productions.
You're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. I'm Maris Lowry with Morgan Brown, the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing and directing. Faith Alexander, the brains of the outfit, on camera, as Beckley takes the first set of this best 3 of 5, and they win it 25-23. Tonight's match is brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Scotty Brown in Shady Spring, your State Farm agent. You can dial him up at 681-238-6130. Well, Morgan, that was quite a finish, and like we had talked about through the course of that first set, I think if you talk to Beckley coaches and their players, maybe they didn't feel that that was the best set that they could play.
Right.
And but St. Albans really played well, tacked the net as well as Beckley did, but in the end, Beckley able to get the win, 25-23. They lead 1-0 in the best 3 of 5.
Yeah, I think that Beckley definitely communicated a lot better towards the end of the set that time. I think St. Albans honestly shocked me at the net. I didn't know if they were going to be that big of a powerhouse, especially like with their hits and blocks. And I think Beckley was kind of surprised too. But I think both teams are probably going to make the necessary adjustments that they need in order to get this next win. So we'll just have to see how that goes. I know that Beckley is obviously excited that they have the lead in this situation, but I think St. Albans is right there with them, so we'll see.
Yeah, because St. Albans, I think if you're St. Albans, maybe you feel you kind of let that one get away.
Yeah.
It looked like they kind of had control of it, and it kind of slipped out of their hands.
And I think they're definitely probably going to want this one a lot more than that last one.
Well, I think the pressure's really on St. Albans because they can't afford to go down 2-0 and then have to beat Beckley 3 straight times.
For sure.
So we're ready to get this second set started. Beckley wins the first set, 25-23.
It's the best 3 out of 5.
That's correct, best 3 out of 5. And you go to 25 and win by 2. So Abby Dillon will get things started for Beckley. Abby Dillon ready, and here comes the serve to start the second set. Baker sets up Harris. Molly Smith to the net for the point. Molly Smith, as she's done all year, playing big at the front of the net.
She just has such a presence at the net.
Served by Abby Dillon.
There's that presence again. Ooh, that was close.
As Bailey backs up, able to get it. Wrist at the net.
Wrist with the wrist.
Yes, a big-time wrist.
Great hit. St. Albans made contact, just couldn't get the block to go back over the net there.
Here's Abby Dillon with the serve.
A little low of a pass for St. Albans. They're able to recover it, though. Molly Smith.
Molly Smith piling it up again.
The freshman.
And that ball a lot of smoke on it. It better check. It might have a dent in the floor the way she hit that one. Here's Abby Dillon with the serve. That time going to the net is Smith for St. Albans. Baker.
Here's Harris.
And that had too much on it. As that time Natalie Harris, it was Harris from Beckley hitting to Harris of St. Albans. And the Harris from Beckley is the one that comes up with the point.
Maybe they had a telepathy thing going on there.
So once again, as we talked about, Beckley off to a good start.
Yep. Let's see if they can keep it here. No.
Nice play by St. Albans to get on the board.
Yep.
So let's see, Taylor.
Yeah, Addie Taylor. Yep. Into the net it goes.
And here comes Jeffrey and
Coleman.
Also Coleman into the Beckley scheme of things.
The senior getting ready to serve it up.
Here comes Jeffrey. Good job by St. Albans and Beckley.
Great job by Harris to get that ball over. Little miscommunication on the Beckley side, but it goes over.
Jeffrey able to get it over. And it's going to be tough for Beckley to get that one over.
Hit the ceiling.
Yep.
It's always tough because you never know like how ceilings are going to be everywhere else.
Well, not only that, if it hits the ceiling, you don't know what angle where it's going to come back at.
Well, those are always tough.
So it'll be Addison Holly to serve for the St. Albans Red Dragons. Baker with a nice dig. A set up, and what do we got?
Oh, it goes to St. Albans. So what happened there, Maris, one of the girls had their foot went across the line, and that is illegal in the sport of volleyball.
That is a no-no, right?
Yep.
So St. Albans able to score a couple of points back-to-back. And Beckley able to get the point there as once again, big-time play by Selena Harris at the net.
Harris to serve it.
Jeffrey, Abby Dillon.
Hassan!
On Hassan, and Beckley able to score. Here's Harris, serves it over. Good hustle by St. Albans.
Good backward set.
Yeah, good job by Jeffrey.
A little too close to the net there.
Jeffrey once again.
Here's Hassan again. Oh, free ball coming over. A little bit awkward on that approach there. Great hustle by Beckley.
Skylar Jeffrey with 3 sensational plays.
Wow.
Yes.
St. Albans not able to get it over.
That was a great sequence right there.
Yes,
great hustle by both teams. But the young lady, Skylar Jeffrey, I think she saved Beckley like 3 different times. Hey, she was all over the court. She looked like she had a twin out there. She was on one side of the court over here, slide right here almost in front of us.
Yep. Good adjustment by St. Albans. Hassan with the tip.
And Beckley's opened up a 9-3 lead. You know, what we're seeing in this second set, Morgan, looks a little bit more like the Beckley that we have seen pretty much all year.
Season, yep.
And they seem like that first game they maybe didn't have their best game, but man, they have really turned it up here in this second set.
Yep. Oh, not enough to make it over.
Nope.
She had the right idea. I think she wanted that far right spot just right across the net where nobody was at, because they all tend to back up whenever she goes to hit, right?
Right.
But just not enough.
London Baker checks back into the Beckley scheme of things. Coleman with it over the net.
Great job by London Baker on that.
St. Albans doing a good job.
Oh,
and
good
nice
spot. That's
play.
exactly where they wanted it.
Right to you, Morgan. What a great job by Aubrey O'Connor.
That's exactly what Hassan was wanting to do on the other side.
Right.
And St. Albans was able to execute that perfectly.
O'Connor with an Irish name had a little bit of a leprechaun move right there.
Yeah.
That ball just able to get right across the net. There's wrist.
Oh!
Good play, but it's out of bounds. Good effort and good hustle by St. Albans.
Yep. That would have been crazy.
Yeah. That's, you know, you get this far, you're in the co-regional, you win the match, you go to the state tournament, both teams landed on the line, as we would expect.
Oh.
St. Albans able to score. Got a pretty nice crowd as I look, around behind me.
Another good student section.
Student section, yep.
For Beckley. A lot of St. Albans crowd, too.
Yep, a few people made it up from St. Albans. Glad you're with us here on Video Productions. I'm Merritt Slaughter with Morgan Brown. Abby Dillon with the setup. Coleman to the net.
Oh!
And great job by St. Albans at the net. And that time, that was Smith.
Here's the replay. Good block by St. Albans.
Here's Natalie Harris with the serve for St. Albans. Abby Dillon sets it up. Hassan with the point.
Wow. She tried to hit the first time, it didn't work. Second time she said, let me just slide that right over top of you.
Anna Hassan as Molly Smith and Kendra Bailey check back into the Beckley lineup. But as
great play by
Coleman and Jeffrey have a seat, boy, Jeffrey really, I know there's a basketball term, log to log in minutes. They don't count minutes in here in volleyball.
Logged a lot of points.
Yes, but well, she made a lot of
plays.
Yeah, a lot of great plays.
Yeah.
You know, I did a basketball game yesterday, WU Tech. Like I said, I still got a little basketball. I guess even though I know, like I said, they don't have minutes in volleyball, but that would be the term. She logged some pretty good minutes.
Yep. She did her part, that's for sure.
That's for sure. There's Baker.
Great
Molly
set.
Smith. Good job by Bentley for St. Albans, but Beckley able to get the point.
Kendra Bailey, the freshman, to serve it up for Beckley.
That's a nice play and a nice throw down that time by Ferry, Bethany Ferry.
Beckley just a little bit too far back in the court to get that one.
And here comes the serve by Smith for St. Albans. Nice job.
Good block.
Good hustle by Baker. Abby Dillon over her head to get it across the net.
The freshman with the pass.
Great job by Kendra Bailey.
Great communication. Great job by both teams. Oh,
and
freshman
St.
just
Albans
couldn't get to it right
able
there.
to score.
Here's the replay.
Nice play, good hustle by both teams. So here's Smith to serve it up for St. Albans. Good job by Baker, able to go down and dig it, but St. Albans able to get the point.
I think Hassan wasn't expecting to have to get that one. She was going back for her approach to hit it, not have to pass it.
That's a nice effort play that time by Baker.
Just didn't go right for Beckley that pass time.
Molly Smith.
Doing what Molly Smith does.
Right. You know what? I'd love to see Molly Smith on the basketball court.
I can't wait to see Molly Smith as a senior.
Right. I mean, she's just going to get better and better, but as dominant as she is in volleyball, I bet she could be a pretty good low-post player in basketball.
Oh.
Good hustle, and Beckley gets the point. Bentley had good hustle that time for St. Albans.
Great hustle.
And now here'll be London Baker with the serve. And Beckley scores again. St. Albans hits the ball into the net with Ferry, Bethany Ferry. And Molly Smith doing a good job. And sometimes you don't really have to throw it down hard. You can just have like a little small, you know, like a little easy tip right there as Molly Smith did. They've opened up this 7-point lead. Biggest lead in this set for Beckley. Good job by Bailey. Abby Dillon sets up Harris.
Able to slam it down.
Beckley has scored the last 5.
when she gets on top of the ball like that, I mean, that ball goes straight down. There's no just gliding across the net. I mean, it is straight down when she gets it how she wants it.
And a timeout by St. Albans, Beckley with the momentum as they lead 18-10. And I want to let you know that the match tonight is brought to you in part by Exit Elevation. Exit Elevation Realty, Luke Richmond, the broker, 304-256-0101. You can check them out, wvexitelevation.com. So out of the timeout, which I think was a good timeout by Coach Conrad for St. Albans, because you're at the point here down 18-10, Morgan, and you're already down 1-0. If you're St. Albans, you got to make a run now.
Oh, for sure. This is definitely crunch time for them. And crunch time it shall be.
Yeah, and able to score out of the timeout. So the serve will come over to St. Albans. And it'll be Ava Bentley to serve it up. If
they're wanting to stay in this game, they need to start picking it up here a little bit.
Yeah, they need to get on a little run for St. Albans if they want to stay here in this second
and that'll do it.
Set. And able to put back-to-back points together. So out of that timeout, they've scored 2 in a row. This is Class A. I mean, beg your pardon, 4A, Region 3.
I was like, did they lose some kids?
Yeah, no. I just looked at my paper wrong. I do that from time to time, Morgan.
Great hustle by St. Albans, just not enough.
Yeah. This is one of 7 co-finals that are being played throughout the state tonight in 4A. So we'll know the field, who all is going to make the state tournament, and the seeding's probably a little bit later tonight. And Beckley able to score and take a 20-12 lead. The Beckley's boys soccer team will be playing tomorrow at the state soccer tournament. And now the volleyball team trying to punch their ticket to the state volleyball tournament next week. Molly Smith, how about that over her head?
Yep.
Good job by Bailey to dig that out. Nice save by Molly Smith, and Bailey gets it over.
See if St. Albans can set something up here.
It's been a good volley by both teams.
Yep, this has been great. Great hustle by both teams.
Nice job by Baker. Wrist able to get it over.
Wow! St. Albans with the point. Yes. Beck was able to get some contact, but just not where they needed it to go.
That was a very good volley by both teams.
I feel like that volley took 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Both teams are fighting for every point that they can get.
There's Kendra Bailey.
Tip from Beckley. A little miscommunication there.
Bailey gets it over.
St. Albans able to set something up. I don't think they're going to go away quiet.
No, like I said, they can't afford really to go down 2-0 and have to beat Beckley 3 straight times.
Exactly.
I'm trying to make their last surge right here, down 20-14.
Out of bounds on Beckley's side, so that results in St. Albans' point.
And if you're Beckley, maybe kind of regroup here and say, all right, got a 5-point lead.
Yep.
Coming down the home stretch.
Yep. Harris. St. Albans able to get it back over, though.
Yep, good job by Abby Dillon. Baker and Harris.
Great block. Good hit.
Good job
block,
by
but not enough. Yep.
Reagan wrist at the net.
Good job, Beckley, on that one. The freshmen come out, and the senior, Skylar Jeffrey, comes in, and then we've got the senior Coleman coming in for Beckley.
So here's Skylar Jeffrey. She'll serve it up. Good job by Baker. And the point goes to Beckley.
Out of bounds block on St. Albans. 3 more points to secure the win for Beckley.
And if that's the case, they'll take a 2-0 lead.
And they'll just need 1 more, and they're states bound. Good positioning.
Wrist will get it over. And St. Albans knocks it out of bounds. So you can see that Beckley has played much better in this second set than they did in the first set. And now it's game point for Beckley.
I'm shocked St. Albans hasn't called a timeout yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
they took a timeout earlier, and they made a nice little run.
Yep.
Nice serve by Jeffrey. St. Albans got to get it over, which they do. Sophie Uri got it over.
Wrist!
And wrist.
With the wrist!
And Beckley wins the second set, 25-15. So Beckley won the first set, 25-23. They win the second set, 25-15. They have a 2-0 lead in the best 3 of 5. We'll take a break, get you ready for the third set, and that'll come up next here on Video Productions.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
When we think about substance use disorder in our communities, we can use this as an example of how to work together. It may seem small, but in creating this mural, everyone played a role in breaking through stigma and turning this wall into something vibrant and meaningful. This is a huge sign of support, solidarity, and love. When it comes to how we think about recovery, it takes all of us to break through addiction. Learn more at backtolifewv.org.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
My name is Lizzie Hess, and I am a cosmetologist in Taze Valley, West Virginia. The Jumpstart Savings Program is a career savings account, and it just helps to save money so that you can invest in yourself or invest in products that you would need with whatever technical career you're currently in.
The Jumpstart Savings Program is celebrating skilled workers and offers state tax advantages while you save for future expenses.
Having funds to be able to supply anything that I need is awesome.
Find out if a Jumpstart Savings account is right for you. Take the quiz today.
Tonight's match is brought to you in part by Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel, the old country store, locations in Beckley and Princeton. Going to have my pregame meal there Friday before I do the Beckley-George Washington game. Looking forward to Cracker Barrel. And I think the heavy hitter, our producer, Nick Eskins, he's going to join me there as well, because the last time he went, he said that's the best food he ever had. The heavy hitter. All right. With Morgan Brown, I'm Maris Lowry. As we mentioned, the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing and directing. Faith Alexander, the brains of the outfit, is on camera as we are ready for set number 3. Beckley leads this best 3 of 5, 2 sets to none, and one more win for Beckley, and Beckley will punch their ticket to the volleyball state tournament, which is next week in Charleston. So it really makes it tough for St. Albans, but here's the thing, Morgan, if you're St. Albans, you can't think of trying to win 3 sets in a row. You just got to think really
one set at
one
a
at a time, and really almost like one. I know in basketball they call it possessions. I guess one serve at a time.
Yeah. One rally at a time.
That's it. So here we go. As the first point will go to St. Albans. This is one of 8 co-finals taking place tonight.
Good spot for Celia Harris.
Reagan Rist will check back in. Abby Dillon will have the serve.
Great hustle by Harris.
And there's Rist. Abby Dillon with a nice dig.
Wow! Harris with a great kill.
And Harris able to throw it down.
Great setup for Harris to have the slam down.
Baker with a nice play.
Oh!
Good job by St. Albans. That's a nice play that time by Sophie Erie.
I'm telling you, St. Albans definitely has a presence at the net. I didn't think Beckley was expecting that to happen that much this game.
Addison Holly to dial it up now for St. Albans. Bailey goes down and gets it. And there's Harris again.
Here come the seniors to check in for the freshmen.
So Jeffrey and Coleman in. Jeffrey to serve. Nice play by St. Albans, and a nice play by Abby Dillon. Baker over to Harris.
Wow, good hit by St. Albans.
That's a great play by St. Albans. So here's Hensley with the serve. Beckley regains the lead.
Now it'll be Harris's turn to serve for Beckley. Good spot for St. Albans.
Great job by the Lady Red Dragons to tie the game. Bethany Ferry back into the St. Albans scheme of things. And ready to serve this up will be Natalie Harris for St. Albans. Beckley with the point. St. Albans knocks it out of bounds.
We've got Miss Dahlia Hassan serving for Beckley.
And St. Albans can't get it back over the net. Point goes to Beckley. And a little lack of communication that time. Looked like that Baker was going to hit it, and then looked like they really wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's tough because it's tough as the player that the ball is literally about to come down on, but you want your setter to most of the time get that second ball because they have the ability to get the ball where it needs to go for the good hit, for a good hit to be executed. But I think that was just a little bit of miscommunication on Beckley's side. Let's see if they fix it right here.
Coleman able to get it over the net. Good job by Jeffrey. Good hustle by Abby Dillon, even though St. Albans going to get the point. But Jeffrey has been outstanding and great hustle and great play by their leader, Abby Dillon. And Abby Dillon, of course, been outstanding as well. Here's Smith for St. Albans. She can't get it over the net.
Here come the freshmen back in for Beckley. Kendra Bailey and Alexis Coleman are coming out.
So it'll be
Bailey to serve.
Yep, Bailey to serve.
Molly Smith up and ready to go at the net.
And here comes the serve by Bailey. Good job by Baker. Keep that alive. Nice job by St. Albans at the net. Beautiful play by Ava Bentley.
Great effort by the St. Albans side.
Yeah, Bentley able to play big right there at the net. It's like, take that. She's got a football score at 7-7. There's a serve by Bentley. And that's out of bounds, the point to Beckley.
London Baker to serve for Beckley. Ooh,
and she can't get it over the net. You know, I think that's the most frustrating thing if you can't get it over the net, because you don't even have a chance to score if you can't get it over the net. And, you know, it happens to the best of servers.
Yep, happen to anybody.
So Addie Taylor will serve for St. Albans.
A little bit of a soft serve there.
Yep.
Maybe throw him off.
But then Harris, that wasn't nothing soft about that.
Yeah.
Reagan Rist back into the Beckley lineup.
Little awkward for Harris there trying to get it over.
Yeah, that was hard. You could see the ball. It was hard to judge it the way that happened when she was backing up like that.
Yep.
St. Albans able to even it up.
Number 16, Addison Hawley to serve for the Lady Red Dragons.
That was a nice job by Taylor for St. Albans. Good job by Abby Dillon. Nice play, Molly Smith.
Whoa!
Good hustle by Baker.
Great job by Harris to get it back over.
Here's Baker, will set it up for Harris. And they hit it twice, and Beckley gets the point.
Yep. Great hustle by both sides.
Jeffrey back in, Coleman back in.
Great job by the freshman taking a seat now for Beckley.
So here's Jeffrey on the serve. And Beckley will get the point. And you know, Morgan, if you're St. Albans, you've already lost the first two sets.
Yep.
You've got to win 3 in a row. You can't, right here could be a danger point. You can't get too far behind. You've got to be able to hang close if you have any chance. And like I said, if you know, you can't win one set, you can't win 3 sets unless you win 1.
Right.
Good hustle that time by Rist. And St. Albans able to get the point. So here's St. Albans with the serve. And the ball there for a minute, wasn't sure if it was going to make it across the net, and it comes up a little short. So Harris will serve it up for Beckley.
Anya Hassan check back in for Beckley as well.
And Beckley able to score on the serve.
Great hustle by Abby Dillon. Great hit by Rist. Good recovery by St. Albans.
Yeah, good job by St. Albans there at the net. That was Smith, and Beckley able to get the point. So Beckley's opened up a 4-point lead. And this is the biggest lead of this set.
Beckley's looking a little confident, and here is St. Albans wanting a timeout.
So St. Albans will take a timeout, and we'll let you know that this match is brought to you in part by Infinity Coal Company. Infinity Coal Company are hiring, and you can apply for a job with Infinity Coal Company. You can apply online through the Facebook page at United Coal Company, or you can pick up an application at the Guard Shack located on Independence Road in Sophia, West Virginia. Also, tonight's game brought to you in part by Edward Jones, your financial advisor, Heather Cantley. She's my financial advisor. She can be yours as well. Plan for retirement by opening up a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA. And you can call Heather at 681-254-0097. Out of the timeout, Beckley will serve it up with Harris. Good hustle by Abby Dillon out of the net.
Oh,
Jeffrey,
wow.
What a beautiful play. Jeffrey able to get it over. Dillon to Jeffrey. And St. Albans will get the point.
Yep.
Baker checks back into the Beckley lineup. Wrist.
Great hit by wrist.
Yeah, able to tomahawk that home. So a 5-point advantage for Beckley here in this third set of this match. There's Baker. Abby Dillon with the setup. Coleman able to throw it down, and Beckley with the point.
I think they called St. Albans being a little bit in the net there.
I think so.
I saw it move after she had hit it. I didn't know if they caught it, but they sure did.
That
awkward.
time, yeah, that's a little
44.
Yeah, for Jeffrey, a little hard for her to handle that one.
Yep.
And St. Albans with a much-needed point, trying to take back some of the momentum. Christian Conrad, the coach of St. Albans, trying to rally around her troops. Jeffrey with a nice play.
Good roll by Hassan there. Here's
Set
the other
up.
Hassan.
Yes. That's very well executed when you have Abby Dillon able to set up Hassan and Hassan able to throw it down like that.
Especially a line drive. Those are definitely hard because whenever you're trying to, get the pass from the hitter, you're looking at their shoulders.
Right.
Their shoulders are going to indicate where that ball's going to go. And it's so hard to hit a line drive like that as a hitter. And those are the ones that you definitely don't expect on the other side.
St. Albans with the point. Molly Smith unable to get that in play. But St. Albans going to need to make a run here.
Yep. It's getting to be that time.
Yeah. Coming down to crunch time. There's a serve by Bentley for St. Albans. And Beckley gets the point there.
Sorry. Ooh.
St. Albans able to score.
Beckley's still up by 5.
I think when you go to 25, I think once you hit that 20 mark, I think then you realize that
you're all right, come on.
You're right. You're almost right there, right?
Yeah. But I've seen games go.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're never over till they're over.
Right.
And Beckley able to get the point is once again Selena Harris to the net.
Aaliyah Harris, just a consistent hitter.
You know, Morgan was talking to the Beckley coaching staff prior to the match, and they felt that if they were able to win, and everybody who they felt would win, Beckley would probably be the 3rd seed in next week's tournament, thinking that Morgantown and Hedgesville, and I don't know in what order, one would be 1, one would be 2, as Beckley gets the point there.
Yep.
But there'll be 8 teams, and it's single elimination, and it's the best 3 of 5 when you get to the state tournament.
Right. And that's a whole different ball game in itself at the state tournament, for sure.
Of course, another local team, Shady Spring, with an opportunity to perhaps punch their ticket to the state volleyball tournament. And Reagan Risk coming up big.
When does Shady play?
I think it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow night?
I do think it's tomorrow.
Gotcha. Best of luck to the Shady Spring Tigers, my alma mater.
Yep. And now
there's Beckley again.
Yeah, they can smell it too. They're within 2 points of punching their ticket and going back to the state tournament.
The student section is trying to hold themselves back from rushing the court here. With the block!
Wow, Molly Smith. And now it's game point, match point.
Here's Abby Dillon. The freshman with a great pass.
Yeah, Bailey. Harris Baker, Abby Dillon with the setup.
Harris! Yeah, that does it!
And then Beckley gets out the broom, and they sweep up St. Albans as they win this best 3 out of 5 set. 3 sets to none to win the match, and they'll punch their ticket to the state volleyball tournament next week in Charleston. Beckley wins set number 1, 25-23, set 2, 25-15, and then 25-14. And Morgan, we talked about, I don't think the first set was Beckley's.
Right.
It was a good effort, but not their best overall game.
Not the Beckley that we have seen before.
Right, but the last 2 for sure. And Beckley now will punch their ticket, as we mentioned, to next week's state tournament. We'll take a break, come back and recap here on Video Productions.
Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert Z. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
When you're about to go on the most important journey, it matters who you choose to start it with. From your very first prenatal appointment, Access Health's dedicated team is here to support you with the latest technology and personalized care. Preparing for your little one's arrival is a special time. And when the big day arrives, you can be confident knowing you have the same team to guide and support you. Access Health, your partner in health every step of the way.
To your home among the hills. At West Virginia Wesleyan College, you'll unearth new passions, be exposed to fresh perspectives, and find what drives you. This place of discovery is where you can become a scientist, a leader, an athlete, a performer, a friend. Opportunities include research, internships, and study abroad. Plus, our vibrant community makes for experiences you'll never forget. Discover yourself at West Virginia Wesleyan College.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
My name is Lizzie Hess, and I am a cosmetologist in Teays Valley, West Virginia. The Jumpstart Savings Program is a career savings account, and it just helps to save money so that you can invest in yourself or invest in products that you would need with whatever technical career you're currently in.
The Jumpstart Savings Program is celebrating skilled workers and offers state tax advantages while you save for future expenses.
Having funds to be able to supply anything that I need is awesome.
Find out if a Jumpstart Savings account is right for you. Take the quiz today.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School as the Beckley Flying Eagles volleyball team have punched their ticket to the state volleyball tournament, which will take place next week in Charleston. And, Morgan, that looked like that Beckley wasn't their normal self in that first set, and they were able to win 25-23. But, boy, the last two sets, they get it in gear. They win 25-15, 25-14. They win the match 3-0. And they are the 4A co-regional champions. Yep. And once again, like I said, they'll punch their ticket to the state tournament next week.
Yep, I think that Beckley, that first game, like we said, looking a little rough there at first, but I think they made the necessary adjustments that they needed to make in order to secure the win tonight, and that's what they were able to do. And I think they're very excited, and I'm looking forward to seeing them and how they play state tournament-wise. I know that there's a lot of good teams heading up to Charleston, but I think that Beckley is definitely one of those teams, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they play against them.
Beckley, a very experienced team. They made the state tournament a year ago, and they felt they were the best team even though they didn't win it. When you and I sit down with their head coach, Bree Rhodes, back in August before the season started, she said she fully expected that this is where Beckley would be, and now they're going back and have a chance. And they've got a good group of girls, but the thing about it is –
a deep bench.
Yes,
a
deep
bench.
They've got great leadership from their seniors,
absolutely.
But their underclassmen are really
looking prominent.
Very talented players
absolutely.
as well.
I think Molly Smith is definitely a powerhouse at the net, and I think that Kendra Bailey, she's able to get a lot of hard passes that a lot of people wouldn't be able to receive, and she's able to do that very, very angelically. And I think that as a team, they work very well together. They obviously communicate a lot together, and they seem to like each other on and off the court, and that's really important when it comes to girls sports.
Absolutely, and you know that from being a coach yourself. Absolutely. Well, that will wrap it up from here. We want to let you know that Video Productions will be broadcasting the state volleyball tournament when all the seeds come out, and we should know that at least for 4A, at least later tonight, as to where Beckley will land and whom their opponent will be and what time that will be. In the meantime, Video Productions will have the state soccer tournament, both boys and girls, in Beckley tomorrow and Saturday. And then on Friday night, Eric Thomas and I will have the football game, the final regular season game. It'll be George Washington at Beckley from Van Meter Stadium in Beckley. We'll air it at 7, kickoff 7:30. Well, that'll do it from here. Once again, congratulations to Beckley. They are the 4A Region 3 co-champions, and they're headed to Charleston next week in the state tournament. For the entire staff here, for the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, who produced and directed, and also for Faith Alexander, the brains of the outfit on camera, for my partner Morgan Brown, I'm Maris Lowry saying good night, everybody.